Okay, I look so pregnant in the face and I look so tired. But I'm going to go ahead and explain the reason why I will not be doing my Lotus birth. I'm really sad about it. So, my plan for my pregnancy was have it all natural. I did not want to go to a hospital. I wanted to have her at a birthing center and do the Lotus birth where the placenta and the umbilical cord falls off naturally. I had really low iron majority of my pregnancy, and my midwives decided to send me over to a fetal diagnostic center just so that they could check on the baby and give the okay that it would be safe for me to have the baby at a birthing center. When I went to the fetal diagnostic center, they did the ultrasound on me. I'm bouncing on my ball. You see my belly. It's time for her to come out. They did the sonogram on me, and they found that it was a knot in, well, it's possibly a knot in her umbilical cord. So, because they can't figure out 100% if it's a knot or not, the doctor does not feel comfortable with me giving birth at the birthing center, because when you do the birthing center, they don't keep the monitor on the baby the whole time. So if I'm having a contraction, and from what he explained to me, the contractions can tighten up the knot, which can make her heartbeat slow down and cut the blood and oxygen that's getting to her. So, because of that, she has to be monitored throughout the whole labor to make sure that her heartbeat is still up to date, beating normal, that she's not losing any oxygen or any blood. So, that's why I will have to have her at the hospital just so that they can keep track of her. So I was really sad about that. You know, I had to cry because I just had this whole birthing experience in my mind of how I wanted it to go. But, you know, what they say is true, that you don't get to choose how your baby comes into this world. I mean, you can have a plan. Maybe that plan will go right. Maybe it won't. In my case, it did not. Now, for the Lotus birth, the hospital that I'm going to, they don't do Lotus birth. They feel as if it is a risk. I'm still going to talk to them about it. If they not going to do the Lotus birth with me actually taking my placenta home attached to her, then we are going to do a delay clamping. So I want them to delay as long as possible with them clamping and cutting off her umbilical cord. There's no rush. Like, I really, really don't want them to just immediately cut it off. So I'm going to stress that, and I'm going to keep stressing that. And my mother is going to be in the room, and she's going to stress that. I do not want her umbilical cord to be cut off immediately. But as you can see, I'm almost done putting her stuff together. That's her little stuff. We got the diapers, her clothes, and more stuff in this drawer. She even took up my dresser too. She has a lot of stuff going on. But here's my belly. Yep. They told me to check her, make sure that she is, you know, moving the way she should. It still amazes me that I have an outie, because I had a really deep innie. So when she's in front of my stomach, my belly button like pokes all the way out. It's crazy. But I had to keep watch of her movements. She moves regularly. Her heartbeats are always fine. There's nothing that worries me. The doctor does not know. I went to the doctor at least. I had to go to the doctor 3 times a week to keep monitoring her for this knot that's in her umbilical cord. I went there the first time. He said he's 90% sure it's a knot. Went there the second time. They couldn't find a knot. They couldn't find it. They went to the area in my stomach my uterus, where the knot was at the last time. It wasn't there. Went back there the third time. He seen something there, but he said he wasn't sure if it was a knot or not. And he wanted to still just keep a close eye on it. But he wasn't sure. So his 90% went down to like 60%. He wasn't 100% sure if it was or not. So because they're not 100% sure, they don't want to take any risk, which I understand, you know. And at the end of the day, it's not about me. It's about her safety and her well-being. So if that means me having to bite the bullet and have her at the hospital, and that's just what we're going to do. It's nothing that I'm going to do to stop that. So that's just an update. I brought all my herbs, as you guys can see in my other video on my channel. I brought all the herbs that I needed for her placenta and her Lotus birth, but it doesn't seem as if it's going to happen. I'm really sad about it, but I plan on having more children, and hopefully, you know, this doesn't happen. You know, it's crazy because I went a whole, I think I was 37 weeks thinking I'm having a normal pregnancy. I go to the doctor and he's like, no, you got a knot in the umbilical cord. You're not going to be able to do the birthing plan that you want to do. We got to take you to the hospital. You're getting induced. I was like, what? But it is what it is. Now I'm just ready to hold my princess in my hands. It's been a long time coming. I'm folding clothes, getting my room straightened up for her. Everything needs to be ready for her. My house needs to be cleaned. I done wiped all the dust off the fans, off the walls. I've cleaned my room from top to bottom. I'm ready. Not ready to give birth because it's my first time doing it. But when she comes home, her house will be ready for her. So, yeah, that's just where we're at right now. I'll be getting induced on Sunday. Today is Friday, the 21st. I'll be getting induced Sunday, the 23rd. So, tomorrow's my last day that I can, you know, get my shit together. And then I'll be going in Sunday morning. So, I was due on the 31st. And she'll be born either the 23rd or the 24th. So we'll see. I want to keep you guys up to date. Just wanted to let you know. I'm just going to admire my belly because it won't be here for much longer. I actually was like, Sunday. When he told me Sunday, I was like, can we push it back to like Friday or Saturday? I did not want to have her so soon. Like, I keep telling everybody, like, oh, I'm ready to have her. And then when he told me Sunday, I was like, no. I was like, no, push it back. But I can't stop it. You know, she's going to be healthy. She'll be 39 weeks. I'll be 39 weeks, you know, when I have her. So she'll be perfectly healthy. She's not going to be considered a preemie. She's full term. She's as big as she's going to get. And yeah. I'm ready for you, Ashe. Journey Kirkland. It's been a long time coming. It's been a long journey. But I made it. This has been the easiest pregnancy ever. Like, never got sick, never had any like horrible symptoms. Just been really easy. Just been a really easy pregnancy. And I'm like so grateful for her for that, because I was kind of scared of being pregnant, but it's been a really easy pregnancy. So I've been bouncing on this ball. I'm trying to, when I went to my midwives a couple weeks ago, they told me I was 1 centimeter dilated. I feel like I'm more than 1 centimeter dilated now because I could feel her deep down there. And I be having little light contractions. So I think I'm more. But I'm staying on this ball until Sunday because I want to get as dilated as I can. If I can go in there 4 or 5 centimeters dilated, that's what I'm trying to do. That's what I'm trying to do. I am not trying to be in there 1.5 centimeter dilated. And then they try to speed up my birth or whatever. And then they tell me I gotta have a C-section or some bullshit like that. So I just been doing everything in my power to get her down. So we do some bouncing. We do some rolling. They say do the same thing you did to get that got you pregnant to get her out. So it's definitely bouncing and rolling and all that good stuff. Anyways, that's my update. Well, we'll see how it goes. Alright. I'll be back on Sunday. And I'll be in the hospital next time. Alright, bye.